Down or up?
Do it the other way again.
It's down right here.
Well, hello, shitheads! I'm so glad you're here. And let me just say, Hannibal and Monty will be with you in just a bit. So, it's really important that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, look out for plunger points, and if you really like them, cast a couple dollars their way, because this shit ain't cheap. I'm just saying. Enjoy, and thank you for being here.
The announcement is this. I'm going to be doing a Google Hangout next Friday. Not today, but next Friday. And that particular Google Hangout will be focused on primarily one thing. I'm asking everyone to bring their own personal rap to this particular Google Hangout.
I'm going to expose myself on YouTube. I'm going to make a YouTube video embarrassing myself.
Thank
you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I got to tell you about the fabulous, most groovy
G-Man.
You know you're breaking the law right now. I will stomp a mud hole in you, sir. I am not playing, Dragnet.
My name is G-Man.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is G-Man.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
No big business can I be?
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
G-Man.
You got the audacity. You're going to jail. You got the audacity.
My name is G-Man.
You got the audacity. That's all I got to say. You got the audacity. I stole $3,000. You got the audacity. You got the audacity. Because you don't got no evidence.
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
No big business can I be?
My name is G-Man. My name is G-Man.
You can't beat me in fighting. You can't beat me in chemistry. You can't beat me in biology. You can't even walk better than me. You can't outrun me. Dude, you can't even out-talk me. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey. Come to Jersey City.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries.
Bridge to Captain Picard.
Go ahead.
We've just received word from the fleet. They've engaged the Borg.
Mr. Data, put Starfleet frequency 1486 on audio.
Aye, sir.
Stan is not a great Eminem song.
No, I did not say Stan is not a great Eminem
Okay,
song.
what did you say?
What happens when a masked producer and a headphone-wearing comic book artist get together to talk music shit, comic book shit, and political shit on the internet? Monty. Hannibal the Beat Animal.
Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Holy shit! My name gets to be in the title this time. Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Why is my name second? What kind of shit is this? Hannibal and Monty shit show.
Let's talk some shit.
Get your shit together. Get it all together and put it in a backpack. All your shit, so it's together. And if you gotta take it somewhere, you know? Take it to the shit store and sell it. Or put it in a shit museum. I don't care what you do. You just gotta get it together. Get your shit together.
And we are live. Are we live, Monty?
We are live as fuck.
That's what I like to hear. Welcome to Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. I am Hannibal the Beat Animal.
And I am Monty.
And this is episode 80, maybe an episode about...
Dear Slim, I wrote you, but you still ain't calling.
Or.
I sent 2 letters back in autumn. You must not have got them.
There you go. There you go.
It's just the greatest Eminem song ever, and I'm glad that you recognize that in the title. We are joined today by one of our favorite guests on the show and a nominee for Shit Show Guest of the Year. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome once again my friend and brother E. Green.
Yes. I might need to.
I wish we had some canned applause right there.
I know. I was about to say the same thing. And I'm checking to make sure y'all can hear Hannibal and E Green, right? Zoe's not here producing, so I'm running.
Yeah, I was expecting some applause, man. It was very underwhelming, but it's cool. You did?
Yeah.
It was like the act that opens for Jay-Z. It was like, all right, before Jay-Z, is everybody excited to see Jay-Z? Yeah. All right, we'll give it up for young John LaDude.
Yeah, but you get you some of E Green. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it felt like. But it's cool. I fuck with y'all. Y'all my brothers.
There we go. Same here, E Green. Welcome back to the Shit Show. It's been a while.
Yes.
All right, man.
Yes.
Got to make sure I come check in with y'all, bro. Ain't no problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I like it. We like having you here. You're one of my favorites to have on the show. So keep that in mind when y'all are voting. I'm doing a ranker list, so let's push.
That's how we're gonna do the votes for Shit Show Guest of the Year.
Yep. Push E Green to the top.
Yeah, man. Let's go. Like, we need a button on there. Hold up? Matter of fact, while this show going on, I'm gonna create a widget for y'all to go ahead and hit. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. Like last year, E Green lost to an American of Feltish descent.
Yes, that's right. He lost to a puppet American.
Yes. But we
racism.
Yeah, we can't have that happen this time. You got to take it home this time. Shit Show Guest of the Year. That's yours. That's
can't
got your
do
name
it without
on.
y'all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Can't do it without y'all.
Yeah. So like, I'm campaigning for E right now. But it's ultimately up to y'all. Like, do it, man.
And Dunmer is fucking with me. He says, Stan is not a 5-star Eminem song. Good, but not great. Y'all are just, you know what? Not today, Satan.
See,
not today.
And I disagree with Dumb and Dumber. I think it's great, but I don't think it gets that 5th star.
I mean...
And what's up, Missy Ann? Yeah. So... we just went silent. I said good but great. Y'all are like, look.
Because I was trying not to curse you the fuck out.
Yeah, me too. My heart kind of stopped. But
they're plotting on. They're trying to hurt me. See?
Yeah, man.
I see how it is.
That's what it was. I was just.
Know what your definition of great is, Monty.
Yeah.
But it's great. It is great.
He thinks it's great. It's just he doesn't think that it's 5-star great. So is it 4-star great?
Yes. It's right.
What's 5-star great?
See, you're gonna make me pull up my Who Knew is a 5-star Eminem song. That is actually my absolute favorite, and I think one of the best Eminem songs ever. Who Knew that? I never knew why.
Does this. He always names these Eminem songs, and I got to go look and see what song and what album this is from.
Just because you said that, Monty, it's I have to do some drugs now. I wasn't gonna do them. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be a long day. I feel it. So.
It's I never knew I. That song.
Okay, that's a dope song.
It's from the Marshall Mathers LP. That song.
That's a great song.
That is like peak Eminem, and it's got the replay value. Stan doesn't have the replay value.
Stan doesn't have the replay value for you.
Man, I don't know. We gotta do some talking, Monty, because you let me down.
It's not gonna help. All right. He is obstinate. He is stuck in his ways. He is just gonna be like, screw it. So what is lose yourself then? Is lose yourself a 5-star song? Look, my camera went out. The nigga got so mad at me just see what type of selfish petty bullshit I gotta deal with.
I don't know, man. I think you just I think you're being a little biased because you got Caucasians in your household. You know what I'm saying?
Say it again. Say it louder for everybody in the back.
I think you're being a little biased.
Yeah.
Because of the Caucasian that you lay down with. You know what I'm saying? But you know.
Oh, I see where you're getting at. Let me know, or I'll see it when your camera comes back up.
That's just what I think, man. I could be wrong.
All the way this. So you know what it must be? It must be that there's a one of my USB ports must just be screwed up.
Yeah. We'll get it working. Look, I got you covered. Like we can see Stan's room now clearly. In your
man, fix your ports. Get your ports together, man.
Yeah, get your ports together. There you go. You got it together.
Look, Mike says Stan is a 1, 2, 3, 4. You left a star off.
Mike says Stan is a 4-star song.
No, he left one off. You know what it was? It's like there's a limit to how many star emojis you can put in the chat. I understand, Mike. It's not your fault. Okay.
Someone said it's overrated, but it's still a classic.
It is.
Elaborate on that for me, please.
How is it overrated? It is rated exactly where it's supposed to be.
Look, I will say this: Stan is a classic. I agree with someone. Stan is a classic.
How can you have a 4-star classic song? Explain that to me.
Explain.
Stan. It doesn't have the replay value.
No, explain the logic of something being a 4-star classic song.
Because I don't think
if it's classic, then it's 5 stars, and if it's not 5 stars, it's not a classic.
Well, no, listen. Superman is a classic superhero. Is he the greatest superhero ever? Is he a top tier hero? Is he one of the best ever? No, he's not.
No, I think I think your definition of classic in this sense mean he's just an old superhero because he is. All of them old.
Superman was the first hero to step up and do what Superman does. Classic. Does he belong in the list of the greatest ever? No, Superman's overrated. He's overpowered. Superman's a bullshit character, but he's a classic.
Alien you're alien at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? He's not even American.
So that's
he's an immigrant. when Trump talks about America, like illegal immigrants. I got this with Monty. Alan Reyes says Shakira is an amazing dancer and a beautiful woman, but her voice sounds like a goat dying from a knife impaled on its bloated side.
God
damn.
I
stole $3,000.
God damn. All right. and we got a Streamlabs too.
You want to elaborate on that a little bit? You know what I'm saying?
Is there more to elaborate on? Like I think he
said, I need more information about how you feel about Shakira.
Right.
Hypothesis sent some money, but his Streamlabs didn't come in.
Okay.
Right. Hypothesis, put it in the chat so that way we can read it because it just.
Superman is not interesting. Steve Bowden, he's not.
he's just he's super overpowered. But I also think about when they created his character and what they were trying to accomplish in that time period.
Yes.
I mean, he's a literal alien is what I meant. Like, he's not even from this world, and he's not from America. You know what I'm saying? So he's like a double alien. You know what he did? Like, ain't he from, like, some planet or something?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Pastor Lobster says Monty is bullshit and overrated. Let me give this guy 100 points. Hold on.
You got to write it down.
I got it. Oh, I'm writing it. and R&D sent me a message that says, Monty, you can shut the fuck up about Superman. R&D, you got some plunger points as well.
Yeah,
awesome.
Look at R&D going over my head. Look at that. Good. He didn't come to me with that. He came to you with it. I see how it is, R&D.
He came to both of us with it. If you check your text thread,
I'm looking. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong phone. I'm on my Kevin Gates over here. I got two phones.
He's looking at his drug phone and not his work phone.
You're out of control, man. You gotta hold it together, man.
Let's see. Who I say? Passionate Lobster.
How am I overpowered, Passionate Lobster? You know what? Hashtag cancel Passionate Lobster. Hashtag
No.
cancel.
Like, look, you want to know how you overpowered? Like Mike, click on your click. Mike, click on how many
audio in the middle of their
right.
stream like Nancy Grace. That's why.
Why are you trying to turn Mike against me? We haven't updated plunger points yet.
You like the new Nancy Grace.
That's right.
Oh, see, Missy Ann says because of Dido, or however you spell that chick's name, that's why it's a 4-star song. That whining has got to go. Like, I don't agree with that. But thank you. I appreciate somebody, sticking up for me in this. Y'all are dogpiling me on this shit.
Yeah, just saying. I'm just saying it's. I just don't. I need you to explain your logic in that, but not now. Because we're gonna have plenty of time to talk about the greatness that is Eminem, or the whackness that is Eminem, depending on your point of view. As we talk about, so once a month, Monty and I. Well, look, you know what? Should we just go right into what's up next, and then get right into the show?
Yeah. Let's talk about what's up next first. Let's get into it. Here we go.
Make it clap, 'cause we up next.
There we go. Up next. There we go. I had to pause it in time.
So
got it.
This is what we got, guys. Next Tuesday, Monty and I will be on our Big Brother podcast, The Drunken Peasants.
Yes.
So we'll be joining Ben Pye and Young Bill Fridge as we talk about whatever. I don't know. We'll see how long we can keep the show on the rails.
Yeah.
Because whenever we always tend to go off the rails a little bit, and I take 90% of the responsibility on that.
All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
So
there's that. And then next Wednesday, Monty and I will be adding to the ultimate comic book movie list as we're joined by Doug and Ryan Palmer. And the movies that we're going to be talking about were voted on by you guys, the shitheads. So we'll be talking about Kick-Ass. We'll be talking about The Rocketeer.
We'll read that after what's next.
I got you. We'll be talking about Kick-Ass, The Rocketeer. You guys voted on Logan. You guys voted on Scott Pilgrim versus the World and The Watchmen. And I can tell you guys right now, I only have 3 A+ left to give out. Monty only has 2. And so this is going to be interesting to see if we decide to take A+ away from movies that we've given them to in the past, or add to movies that we've given them to in the future. We also need to find a way to post this list.
I'm working on that. After the Golden Turds, there will be a home for the ultimate comic book movie list.
Yeah. So that's next Wednesday's show, Monty?
Yep, that's Wednesday's show. And then the following Wednesday is our Bad Christmas Movies episode, which is 2 days after Christmas. But
it's 2 days after. So Christmas is on a Monday?
Christmas
is on a Wednesday.
Yeah. Oh, all right, that's a Friday show. All right, so yeah, we're not doing a show on Christmas. We're doing a show Friday. So
right.
Christmas
falls.
So
Wednesday the 18th. Wait, Tuesday the 17th, we're on Drunken Peasants.
Yes.
Wednesday the 18th, Monty and I adding to the ultimate comic book movie list with Ryan Palmer and Doug.
Yes.
And then are we on Drunken Peasants the following Tuesday on Christmas Eve?
No, we were supposed to be on Drunken Peasants last Tuesday, but our schedules got fucked up and we couldn't stream anything. So that was us. But yeah, so
was it both of us, Monty? Was it both of us?
December 27th, which is a Friday, is we're doing Bad Christmas Movies with Luna and Red Eye from the Morning Wood.
Yes. We'll be joined by Luna and Red Eye from the Morning Wood podcast. We were supposed to have them on last month, and there was because look, Pimp Monk's dad died, and it threw everything up in the air. Pimp Monk is fantastic. If you guys aren't subscribed to the Morning Wood, you are doing yourself a disservice.
Yep.
It's a phenomenal show. Pimp Monk is a hilarious person and just a great overall human being.
Yep.
That happened. And, obviously we had to restructure some things. But Luna and Red Eye were good enough to be on our show. So the Friday after Thanksgiving, Friday the 27th.
After Christmas. After Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for Thank you for being the white girl and correcting me for no reason. Yes, thank you for that, Monty. Yeah, Friday the 27th. Look, wipes off on your skin is even looking lighter, man. Like, what's going on?
My skin is not looking lighter.
All that kale you must be drinking, man. All right, I see you, man. I ain't mad at you.
Look, that's a perfect, dark coffee colored man right there. Like that's fucking.
No.
I don't know. You do look like you got a little latte on you, bro.
It is. I'm half and half of some shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm looking delicious in this motherfucker. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
So yeah, and when's the DP other show?
That is the day after the Christmas episode. Drunken Peasants is doing episode 666. Hannibal and I are showing up for that. We don't know what time yet. They're doing a long ass stream. We're gonna show up somewhere. So
yeah, we'll give you guys a heads up ahead of time. So just to recap, next Tuesday on the 17th, Monty and I on Drunken Peasants. Next Wednesday on the 18th, we're adding to the Ultimate Comic Book Movie list with Doug and Ryan Palmer.
Yep.
On December 26th, the day after Christmas, Monty and I we'll pop in on Drunken Peasants super long episode.
The 28th. The 28th, after our Christmas movie episode.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I'm fucking it up. All right. So Friday the 27th, we're doing our monthly Torch episode where we watch bad Christmas movies. We'll give you guys the list of those movies, so if anybody wants to watch, and look, if you watch, for every one of those movies you watch, we will give you 200 plunger points.
You know what?
And on the 28th, Monty and I will be popping in on Drunken Peasants for a little bit on their episode 666. So that's what we got coming up for the rest of December.
Yes. Good times ahead. So get ready, shitheads. We're about to have a good month. And then, like, directly following that, I don't know what day it's going to be, but the Golden Turds are coming. So
I stole $3,000.
Get ready for that. And
I got your hypothesis. As a matter of fact, we got hypothesis and Alan Reyes. Alan Reyes says Superman is only interesting as a morally white hero who tries to lead morally gray heroes, and when he goes crazy, forcing others to have to stop him. Yeah, those are the most interesting times. It's like anything that's strong enough to kill Superman is usually strong enough to destroy the solar system.
Yeah.
And this is the issue with watching. Like, this is the issue reading Superman, is that he's always going to win.
Yeah, that's the problem. So, see, overrated.
That's why I don't fuck
but
with Superman.
Superman is. Would you both agree that Superman is a classic?
I think he is the most recognized superhero for a reason. Like, Superman is to comic books what Hulk Hogan was to wrestling.
Yes, and is Hulk Hogan
iconic?
Yeah, is Hulk Hogan a great wrestler? Fuck no.
No.
It depends on how we're quantifying the greatness of wrestling. Because if we're just talking about his in-ring skills, then no. But if we're talking about all of the other things that go into being a wrestler, like the character you create, how you create a promo, how you hype up matches, how you get the crowd involved, all that stuff, then yeah, he is good.
Okay. And I'm going to put a pin in that because we're going to get into a whole thing. I'm not going to counter right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to save it. Look, put a pin in that because that's coming back up when we talk about Stan again. But
I got you.
Anyway, I got a question for both of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
What's up, nigga? You want to talk some shit?
Yes, I do.
I don't mind at all. It sounds like a good idea.
Want to talk some shit? Yes,
I appreciate the invitation.
No problem.
Yes.
No problem. And you know what? I decided right when we were starting, because of what we're about to talk about, we're gonna play some more intro music. Here we go.
Yeah, that'd be fresh.
Hey, wake up! Wake your punk ass up.
Who are you?
Have you heard this shit?
There we go. All right.
We never get into what he smells.
We never find out. One of these days we will.
The research and development sent another message that says you can shut the fuck up about Superman.
You know what? Fuck Superman. There you go.
Ooh, see, there you go. Wilding out. You wilding out, bro. You wilding out.
Red team.
I've literally never watched one episode of that show from beginning to end. I've seen clips, I've seen pieces of it, but I've never watched one full episode of Wild 'N Out. That's just been on for 37 years.
It'll irritate your soul. You don't really want to watch.
True.
It's people it's basically battle rap and comedy and Nick Cannon.
Yep.
And you know.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
It's battle rap with Nick Cannon involved. So what'd you think?
Yeah, E. Green basically nailed it. So that's exactly what Wild 'N Out is.
No, Hypothesis says, he's upset we didn't read his other Streamlabs. The other Streamlabs never came in.
Yeah, I'm looking at your Streamlabs, and
all it has is it just has donations, but it doesn't actually have a message.
Yeah, look, I'll show you what I'm looking at. Like, check me out.
Oh, wait, there we go. It says, of course, the peasants want you guys on the 26th, a.k.a. Kwanzaa. Look at you, Hypothesis, knowing when Kwanzaa is. I don't even know what Kwanzaa is.
Yeah, where are you seeing those? Because I can't read them.
Interjection.
I just refreshed it and then popped in. Also, as a sidebar, Kwanzaa is a weird holiday. I don't know how many times you can give me incense and cocoa butter. Like I just
right. Just a quick interjection. Like on my I don't know if I apologize if y'all hear my phone. My phone keep going crazy because niggas get Amber Alerts all the time and shit. So I'm so sick of these kids getting abducted. Yeah. First off, let me just make a public service announcement. I just need everybody to listen to me right now. A lot of people are being, sex trafficked and stuff right now. I know a lot of y'all females are afraid. You know what I'm saying? And you should be, but a lot of you shouldn't be because you are not trafficable, bitch. You feel what I'm saying? You have to be trafficable for it to apply to you. You have to be somewhat fine, sexy, attractive, smart, funny. You have to have a quality, ho. You feel what I'm saying? You can't attractive, no skill set, bitch. You think I'm gonna drop you in the middle of Guatemala and make you a hoe and you ain't got no life skills, ho? You 32 years old. Why are you afraid of being sex trafficked? Nobody wants you. It's 2019, the end of 2019. They only sex trafficking teenagers, bitch. Grow up.
And that was some street shit by E. Green. If y'all missed that segment, it'll be back.
The thoughts of E. Green do not represent the thoughts of Hannibal and Monty Shit Show. Also, if you want to keep this clip in mind, if you want to vote for E. Green as the Shit Show Guest of the Year, you know what we need to do, Monty?
What's that?
We need to create like tiny clips, like tiny for your consideration clips of each guest, and then just string them together, and then people can look at that and then vote on the ranker list.
Yeah, that's a fuck ton of work, but all right.
It's only a fuck ton of work if you do the work and try to get good clips of everybody. I'm just gonna grab whatever the first shit I find.
These are non-trafficable bitches pissing me off. I'm putting my phone on silent. I'm sorry.
There we go. And oh shit, sorry. It's not the end of the show. I'm sorry. I was
trying to end the show already.
No, I was trying to read.
Dildo the Penetrator says the 26th is his birthday. He says, hell yeah, don't disappoint me. No problem. I'm going to make sure you get all the black soap and cocoa butter you can handle, brother.
Yeah. I got you. Talking about get you all the essential oils and shit you need.
Yeah, but we are not on the peasants on the 26th. It's the 28th. 28th.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want y'all showing up to DP going, where's Hannibal and Monty? Thinking we skipped out on them. 28th. So
28th.
Yes. And I'm trying to figure out. All right, there we go. That's the best place.
Yeah, I think that's what my baby do. 28. That's what the baby do.
Wait, baby.
Yeah, I got a baby do. One of them bitches. Ain't how it be.
Like how nonchalant that is. What a bitch. I don't know. Oh, that's hilarious.
It'll be all right.
This is gonna be a great show. I can tell.
Yes.
You know how strong you know how strong you be when you grow up without a father. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I'm creating millionaires out here. What you talking
about? E Green, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you. Just saying, bro.
There we go.
Everything ain't as bad as it seems. When you hear the other side of the story, there's always two sides. When you hear the other side, you be like, oh, you know, he abandoned me. Bitch, I'm trying to make a millionaire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever thought of that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of you playing the victim all the time, bitch. You know? Trying to create something around here.
See? There you go. There you go.
Gonna grow up in a two-parent household and be pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got time for that.
Right? You ain't trying to raise no whole ass niggas.
Man,
you know
come
what
on, man.
Hashtag
like,
one parent.
See?
Hashtag one parent.
Yeah, Ben One says DP isn't doing any shows that week anyway. So maybe we might have jumped the gun and told people something we weren't supposed to tell them yet, Monty.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. Well, whatever the case.
I told them about y'all relationship?
No, about
you and Hannibal relationship. Y'all ain't. Oh, that. I can't. I said something I wasn't supposed to.
See, there you go. You know what?
Retract that.
I'm moving E Green as shit show guest of the year. All right,
yep.
I'm canceling E Green.
Yep. Hashtag cancel E Green. Hashtag. There we
go. You know, like, look, you know, what's
all right.
How's that quote go? Is like
Hypothesis other Streamlab. I was about to say it didn't show up because I was just looking. It says he's not afraid to hate Stan, hate on Stan. There we go.
Yeah, good. And it's appropriate that you read that, Monty.
Yeah, I'm not afraid.
Yeah,
and
it's not afraid to hate on Stan.
It's not hating on Stan. I love that song. I love it.
Everybody, just clap your hands. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just wanted to finish it.
Yeah. See, there you go.
Yeah, his hypothesis is Hannibal pulled to Tom Holland. Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah,
I think I did. Tom Holland. Yeah, you know, and then this person dies, and that person dies, and I'm gonna swing in and save the day. He's like, wait, what? He's like, huh? I mean, nothing. Somebody did that on Game of Thrones too. Somebody like right before the last couple episodes, like revealed like some big spoiler about Game of Thrones. Like one of the actors did that shit. It's super weird. Like whenever actors do that shit, it's just kind of like, all right, man, like we got to pull you to the side and punch you in the face. Like, you know, it's like you had one job. Your only job was don't talk about this shit. It's fucking Fight Club. The first rule is don't talk about the shit. If you in Star Wars, don't talk about Star Wars. If you in the Avengers movies, don't talk about the Avengers. Just do the shit, and then people are like, oh, so what's gonna happen? I'm not fucking telling you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Disney right now, like this is how powerful Disney is, right? If you look at the 5 highest grossing movies of this year, I mean, the 10 highest grossing movies of the year, 5 of those 10 movies are Disney movies, and one of the movies is a Disney tie-in movie, which was Spider-Man Far From Home.
Yeah.
And then fucking, if you look at the 10 highest grossing movies of all time, I think 5 of those movies are Disney movies. Disney literally created their own network. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you know, like they created multiple versions of their own network. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers own ABC, they own ESPN. These motherfuckers own like 2/3 of Hulu. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, you know what? We want to get into the streaming market because we don't own enough. So now they own that shit too. Before you know it, Disney's gonna be your motherfucking mobile provider.
Right. Like those stats are mind-boggling. You know what I'm saying? Like they really are. Like I ain't even know you was up on the stats like that. I have my own. You know, back in the day, an ounce of Coke was 400. Now it's 11. You feel what I'm saying? And the thing is too, it's 11. Look, it's 11. But even if you drop it in the water, bro, you can only stretch it to 36. You used to stretch it to 72. You feel what I'm saying? You can only stretch it to 36 now. That means I can only make 13.7 on the street. I used to make 25. You feel me? The streets fucked up, bro. The streets is fucked up.
See, there we go.
I know some stats.
I like how I was talking about Disney and you started talking about cocaine.
I thought we were talking about statistics. That's the only stats I know.
That's all you know is drug stats.
Well, that being said, let's get into talking about what we came here to talk about. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me cue it up.
Monty's on borrowed time, so we got to go fast.
Yeah, I got to go to a wine tasting. Like I told you all that.
Wait, you got to do what, Monty?
With your latte skin going to a wine tasting.
I got to go to a wine tasting. So
you extra latte today, boy.
You know, I gotta live my. See, I'm in my vest. I got my nice headscarf on. See?
You gonna put it on an even silkier one tonight?
No, I'm gonna wear this one. I just gotta, put some decent pants on and get my good belt buckle.
Yeah, American Nightmare. You should be considered about E Green because everybody is considered about somebody. You dig?
Yeah. Look, like Monty going to a wine tasting. It's like he's had too much kale and avocado mix. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, he's gonna go to his wine tasting while listening to Jason Mraz on the way.
Right. His teeth all white. You know what I'm saying? His skin glowing. He in a great mood. His credit score jump.
Going up every day. Yeah.
What's up with you, bro? Mm-hmm. You gonna stop fucking with us? Is that what it is?
No.
I was in the grocery store the other day, and I walked past this white woman, and she just sniffed me, and she was like, "Mont, no, never mind," and then she just walked away.
Damn, Mont, you started to smell like bologna, bro. Just naturally.
See, this is gang up on Monty time. Let's talk about Nick Cannon a bit. Let's see what he said on TV.
Just look.
Gang up on Monty time. You consider this an intervention, bro? Just on there.
Wait, right? y'all trying to stop me from going to a wine tasting? You know how much fun that is?
And even look at like the letters in Monty's name. Look at the font. Okay, look at the font and look at the colors he chose. All right,
see, come on, man, with the font, man.
Where's the color black in there? And notice that the stick man is white. If y'all see it, right?
Your font, Monty, I just noticed that your font is very what's the word I'm looking for? Progressive. You feel what I'm saying? Yep. And that's cool. You feel what I'm saying? But hey, man, look at us, brother. Look at our font, my nigga. You dig? Look at Hannibal font. It's like Hannibal. You dig? Look at my font. E Green. Yeah. Your shit is just like Monty. You know what I'm saying? And that's, if you want to be that way, knock it out. But to me, when I look at it, it goes Monty. So
hell yeah. Thrift Store Dan says, Monty, just admit you have Shawn Mendes on your sex playlist.
I don't. I listened to Shawn Mendes once.
Hey, bro, I like Jason Mraz song. Like any song that have a nice amount of scatting is music to me. So whatever, though. Can you feel? I bet you I take your bitch.
Monty's gonna put on some cargo shorts and go hiking through the mountains and shit. Monty gonna be in a wooded area and he gonna hear a noise and he gonna be like, let's go check that out. Instead of running.
Yeah, he one of them guys, you know what I'm saying?
I'm running.
Let's go see what the problem is, you guys.
Why don't we investigate this, guys?
Hey, Eric, you want to go? Fuck no, I won't go nowhere with you.
Eric and I will go investigate the disturbance in the woods.
Tell you something, when you come out here and fuck with us, don't be trying to take us nowhere. I'm driving. I'm gonna take you to places. You ain't gonna convince me to do shit. I ain't going around none of your friends or none of that. You know what? You know what happened when you go around the Arctic people? You dig? You want me to tell you what happened?
What happens?
You might wake up with a dick in your ass. That's what might happen.
Someone says Monty likes to go to Starbucks this time of year, look at all those pumpkin spice lattes and smile before proclaiming, starting to look like Christmas.
Hey, I have a holiday eggnog latte, and I don't appreciate that. If that was a derogatory comment, I need you to take that back.
First off, look, you know what, someone? You called it exactly accurately, all right? Whenever I go to Starbucks and I tell them, say, hey, what's your name? I say Hannibal. And when they hand me the shit back, it always say Raheem or fucking Tyrone on my shit.
Say something real black, like Hassan.
Yeah.
Ahmad.
Yeah. Something like that.
Ahmad Rashad. Be like, that's a person already. Be like, it's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's got to be you. It's got to be.
That shit black
around.
Paper. Ahmad Rashad.
But anyway, this episode of Hannibal and Monty Shit Show, so like once a month, Monty and I like to give you guys the pre-show as the main show. And this is what this episode is going to be. We're going to give you guys a taste of what the pre-show is like. And the pre-show is basically this demonetizable thing that we do where we watch a lot of...
Which is why I played the Audacity before this. Like, we're already...
might as well. We'll go all... And I noticed you did that, and that was fucking brilliant. I'm glad that you did.
Yeah.
But yeah, the pre-show exists for two reasons. One, for Monty and I to make sure that our audio and video settings are working before the main show, so that way we don't have the tech errors that we used to have for anybody who's been with us for that long. I know E Green's been with us that long.
Yep.
And someone has just binge watched all of Hannibal and Monty's shit show episodes, all the way from episode 1 to now.
Yeah, we appreciate that. We're bringing the Tech 9 episode in January.
Yeah, just because of you, that's happening. So
Tech 9, the fast rapper.
Yep.
From Kansas City.
Yep.
Yeah.
Insane Clown Posse Beaver.
So when we say Tech 9, he's the only Tech 9 that we qualify. No other Tech 9 counts. Not the one from New Orleans, not the battle rapper who molested those kids. Fucking Tech 9 from Kansas City. That's the only one we talking about.
Fine. Yep. Hey.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just and for the record, for all rappers, stop naming yourselves after guns. All right, not just because there's a finite amount of guns, and there's way too many rappers all using that same name. Also, for whoever needs to hear this, don't name yourself J Skills. There's already too many J Skills out there.
Where all the sword name rappers and the knife name rappers? You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's nobody out here that wants to be named the Rapier.
You can name yourself something even scarier, like indictment papers. You know, oh shit, like, if that come up, I'm like, oh lord, you know what I'm saying?
My rap name is gonna be articles of impeachment.
Situations I done been in, so them type of words, deposition. Oh shit, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Yeah, my rap name is gonna be articles of impeachment.
That's good, articles of impeachment, but you can't use them to next year.
That's true.
You can't use it. You can't use it to next year. So.
Yeah. So you see, it is what
my rap name gonna be marriage.
my rap name
that already made me scared myself just now, boy. I'm about to turn on some more lights in this bitch, boy. Marriage might come around this corner, come out with one of them closets or something. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, bro. I don't get involved in nothing that's easy to get into but hard to get out of. You know what I'm saying? Don't make sense to me.
Yeah. My rap name is gonna be Final Notice Before Disconnect.
That's Yeah. You know what your rap name should be? No, never mind. You keep going.
There we go.
All right.
So are you gonna play the pre-show intro? Or we just gonna go right into it?
No, we're gonna go right into it.
All right, let's go right into it. So, as some of you guys know already, also Fish Nipples, awesome name. I just wanted to acknowledge you in the chat because your name is Fish Nipples. That's just a great name. Anyway, and for those, some of you guys may know, most of you guys may know, but some of you guys might not know. Recently, there's been a beef going back and forth between the rap god Eminem and the host of The Masked Singer, Nick Cannon. So,
is he really a god?
As far as rap goes, yeah.
Quick question.
Okay.
I asked my daddy, well, just comment, honestly. I asked my daddy, I was like, Dad, why don't God just kill the devil? You feel what I'm saying? And my daddy was like, 'cause shut up, that's why.
Ernie.
Shout out to Ernie, Jehovah Witness finest, 144,000 representing. You dig that? You feel me? You got to sit down to understand me, bitch. That's how I say it at church.
Yes. That was the last time E Green was in a Kingdom Hall.
So
ain't nothing like I'm a preacher kid. Ain't nothing like them preacher kids, bro. Soon as we get to a certain age and we be like, oh shit, ain't like that. Wow, we done. You know what I'm saying? We just terrorists.
Yep.
So recently, there's a beef been brewing between Eminem and Nick Cannon, and this is the beef that no one asked for. That this is like you going to a restaurant and you be like, what meat do y'all have? And then they offer Spam and Beanie Weenies. Yeah. That's what this was. Nobody requested this.
Yep.
But this is what we got, and it's been an interesting. You know what? I'm not even going. So Monty, how did this beef start? Because a lot of people, and this has been one of those points that I feel like needs to be talked about because there's a lot of people who like, why is this beef even happening right now?
Yeah.
Like, and there's some people who heard Eminem's first song or first like his verse, and then they're like, why would he choose to diss Nick Cannon randomly out the blue?
Yeah.
Years and years later.
Yeah, and look, before we get to that, like we gotta go like what was it? Bagpipes from Baghdad was one of the songs where it's trapped in Mariah's wine cellar. All I have for lunch was where that shit with the accents and shit. Like that was one of them. And what was the other one? There were two of them. Two times he mentioned her.
Was it one called The Warning?
Yeah, The Warning. Yeah, The Warning is where he played recordings of her talking to him. Mm-hmm. And like those two times, but that was years ago. So I wanted to throw that in before you go further. So continue, Hannibal.
Yeah. Well, no. Let's just like years ago, and the backstory is Eminem and Mariah Carey briefly dated in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
They went out for a while. Shit didn't work out. Keep it moving. Then Mariah got with Nick Cannon, Eminem. And I don't know exactly how it started, but like Eminem put out a song, Mariah responded, or I think it was Mariah
she dropped Obsessed.
Yeah, she dropped Obsessed with Gucci Mane.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like, why are you so obsessed with me? Right.
Yeah,
and then it was like they kind of went back and forth. They went tit for tat a little bit. Eminem when he put out Bagpipes over, was it?
Bagpipes from Baghdad.
Bagpipes from Baghdad.
Bagpipes from Baghdad. Thank you.
Yeah.
When he put that song out, Nick Cannon said that he heard it, like he heard the song, and he put out a letter issued to Eminem.
Hang on. Let's hear it right out of Nick Cannon's mouth. Like this gets us to current. This is years later. This is on T.I.'s podcast expeditiously. Mm-hmm. So this, if anybody's wondering how this started again, this is where it starts. So feel free to tell me to pause whenever on this, but here we go. Oh, wait, hang on.
Of course, T.I. talking about it.
I got the volume down. Here we go.
E Green has very strong feelings about T.I. So we get into all this shit today. I like this.
All right, let's go.
His name's Clifford. Let's just get that.
Let's see what Clifford and Nick are talking about then. Here we go.
I was like, whatever he want to do, I'm with it.
God.
And this is the only reason why.
That motherfucking thing.
I wish.
Now, people may not remember this, but I do recall you having a battle of sorts with the likes of one of the greatest wordsmiths / rappers known to man in Eminem.
Yep. This is Mariah's fault too.
We're actually doing an episode on Expedition.
Could you pause that real quick?
Yeah, what you got?
He just threw his old lady under the bus. Whatever,
Yes,
keep going.
Wait, hold on, before you hit play. He threw Mariah under the bus, and T.I. over here starting some shit. T.I. is just like, I remember you chose a battle where you got your ass whipped against one of the greatest rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then he was like, well, it's my wife's fault too, because
Yeah. Although, how many times have you seen a scenario where a chick, like a dude and a chick out on a date, right? Or like a husband and wife, or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever. They're out on a date, or they're at a club, or they're somewhere. And the girl gets into it with somebody publicly, right? She gets into it with somebody publicly, right? And her and the person she's getting into it publicly, they bumping heads. And then she looks at her boyfriend or husband like, are you going to let him talk to me like that?
Right.
You know how many times I've seen that shit happen? I always feel bad for the dude in that situation. I saw a dude get his ass whipped at Applebee's behind his girl, running her mouth. Because the dude, because there was a table right behind theirs, and the guy at the adjoining table, he backed up, and his chair hit this girl's chair, and the girl just started blacking out on him.
Wow.
She just went all sister girl, finger waving, neck swinging, just she just got ultra ratchet on him. And the whole time her dude is sitting there just like, man, that nigga's way bigger than me. Just shut up.
But see, you can't blame the chick for that. You can't blame the female in that situation. You blame that dude in the situation because she should have presence of mind to know not to act this way when we in public with me, bitch. You feel what I'm saying? Like we adults. You feel what I'm saying? Like before we leave the house and we gonna get this understanding straight. If you pick a fight when you out, guess who gonna be fighting? Not I, said the cat. I ain't messing up my shirt and my shoes because you angry.
I should also point out. I should also point out that they was dressed up like it was the prom, but it was like mid-July. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's when you're gonna sit down and get a clear understanding of who I am and who you might think you are. So I can sit you down and explain to you who you really are. First off, if you pick a fight while we out, if I gotta whip somebody's ass while we out, oh, we ain't fucking around no more. Cause I don't be walking around whipping ass, baby. You know what I'm saying? You need to grow the fuck up.
Someone said in the chat, T.I. went from the king of trap music to a middle-aged man who wears see-through yellow cardigans and wants to know what his daughter's vagina looks like. Foul.
You know,
that's all middle-aged men.
You make a good
point. Whatever.
Hey, but you know what though? I gotta say this. You know what? If T.I. is used to checking pussies, then I guess him talking to Nick Cannon right now is the perfect segue. Go ahead and play on the rest of the video.
Here's some more. Let's go.
I bet you ain't gonna check Floyd Mayweather though. Go ahead, roll that. Finish. We'll see what he's saying.
Some of the greatest hip hop beefs of all time.
Facts.
I'm sure you know you won't make it on there, but for those kids
I should.
Hey man,
he didn't want to battle me. It could have went down.
Can you blame him? Listen, I think that.
Wait, I just wanted to step in. T.I. is just sitting here going, "Because you suck, Nick. Because you suck."
Yeah, that's what he said. Like he in the nicest way possible. He's trying not to tell Nick, yeah, man, you trash. You trash.
Yeah. Not in the night. He said that very like, nigga, you garbage. He said that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool.
So here we go. Let's go more.
So what's the name of this show? We both lame.
It's called Expeditiously with T.I.
I know it's the podcast. What's the name of the segment? We both lame. Let's talk.
Green is not a fan.
Oh, I was just
all right.
good.
All right. Here we go.
It was a boxing.
I was like, whatever he want to do, I'm with it.
God.
And this is the only reason why.
That motherfucking thing.
I wish I could have hollered at you on
that
this
Mariah pussy, goddamn.
It was. Think about it.
Biting, you hear me?
Nigga, think about it. You in a situation, right? I think we was flying back on the jet from Africa somewhere.
Did you hear this shit?
And this motherfucker drop a song like.
This is how you remind me.
Hold up, pause it. Wait, read that, Monty.
That says, new intro. Hey, man, have you had the chance to listen to my podcast yet? Two dudes on an aimless quest, braving through both vast and wet, sensual passion sheltered in the internet, buttery topics, smooth as silk. What?
You didn't say it right.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
It's like, hey, man, have you heard about the new... Have you had the chance to listen to my podcast? Two dudes on an aimless quest, brave and trolls both vast and wet sensual passion, sheltered in the internet buttery topics, smooth as silk.
What's the name of it? Bareback Mountain?
You made it worse. You took something that was bad and made it worse.
Hey, they made it worse.
All right. We'll get to Elvis Pusley, Christian Watts. Just wait for it. It's coming. Let's see what else we got.
Talking shit, like calling her all kind of bitches and hoes. I'm like, this is my wife. This is my new wife.
Ooh.
I got it. Like, and
it was hard.
I
That
wrote
would've been hard.
Yeah, I wrote a letter first. This was like I believe right when I don't even know.
I wrote a
I wrote
a strongly worded letter.
I don't even know if you got fair file loaded up right now or not. Because I got a fair file question right out the gate. You know what I'm saying? I don't even just now you got to load the intro because it ain't that serious, Monty. Here's the question.
Okay.
Eminem released Bagpipes Over Baghdad, right?
Yeah.
And Eminem and Nick Cannon was like, "That's my wife. That's my new wife."
Yeah.
I need to respond to this shit. Now, Eminem in his career has taken pot shots at a lot of people. You know, he took pot shots at Limp Bizkit. He took pot shots at the Backstreet Boys and Christina Aguilera. You know, he's taking pot shots at a lot of people, but it was, I don't think anybody took it like super serious. Like, people always be like, oh, Eminem, you like to diss pop stars. But is he dissing pop stars? You know what I'm saying? Like, is it fair? Like, is it fair foul that Nick Cannon took it seriously? Or is it one of those things like, or did he do the right thing? Is a husband's job to be like, oh yeah, you talking about my wife, we gotta talk about this.
You did the right thing, but you chose the wrong vehicle to relay your message. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I understand
everybody,
that.
Everybody in chat, let us know. Is it fair foul for Nick Cannon? Like, when he first heard, like, years ago, not 10 years ago, when Bagpipes Over Baghdad came out. Such a weird title for fucking song. It's a dope beat though.
Yeah.
That beat is fire. But like, you know, Eminem makes a song where he talks about Mariah, and it's like it's like, we're talking about like what, 2 lines of the song was about Mariah, maybe 3.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is it fair foul that he responded? Because like, Eminem at that point was making fun of a lot of people, but it was always in jest, and nobody took it seriously.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think that could be. I don't think that should be subjected to fair foul, because it's up to the person. You know what I'm saying? Whether they want to respond to that or not, and whether you feel like you could hold that weight once you respond. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Because you might, you know, I know a lot of people. I know a lot of niggas who had the utmost confidence and got their ass whooped. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I done seen a lot of people walk into situation like get knocked the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Who didn't have a shadow of a doubt in their mind that they wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think you could say fair or foul. Like, it's always fair to him. Whether it's fair or foul to us don't really matter. He was defending his wife. Now, like I said, he picked the wrong vehicle, because rap is not your strong suit.
Yeah.
Your strong suit is funniness and being a host and shit. So the best thing to do is to send an email, my dude.
E Green, he did write a letter.
Yeah. Write another one. Write another one.
These are Eminem's actual lyrics from Bagpipes from Baghdad. He said, locked him, and I'm not rapping, I'm just reading it right now, guys. So I'm doing a cold read right now. He says, locked in Mariah's wine cellar, all I had for lunch was red wine, more red wine, and Captain Crunch. Red wine for breakfast and for brunch, and to soak it up, and in between snack crackers to munch. Mariah, whatever happened to us? Why did we have to break up? All I asked for was a glass of punch. You see, I never really asked for much. I can't imagine what's going through your mind after such a nasty breakup with that Latin hunk. Louise Miguel, Nick Cannon better back the fuck up. I'm not playing. I want to bag your punk. This Hello Kitty's bedspread satin funk mixed with it, and none of the rest of this is about nothing. He's just, it just goes on. It's just him rhyming. You know what? In the words of Joe Buttons, you're just rhyming words at that point.
Yeah, he was just rhyming words after.
You know. So it was like, is that like? So he didn't talk bad about Mariah.
There is a part, like, skim through. It's like, Nick Cannon, I wish you luck with the fucking cunt, or something like that.
Okay.
That was one of the lines from either Bagpipes from Baghdad or The Warning. I don't remember what song.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should have said, is it fair or foul that Nick Cannon took it to heart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, we can ask that question. I mean, I think for the person that Eminem, I don't know. I'm trying to think about it.
It's almost like it's like getting mad at a comedian. At the end of the day, in my opinion, it's like getting mad at a comedian. You gonna be mad at the comedy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even if he meant it or not, they had a purpose to make people laugh, and that had a purpose for shock effect, and it happened. You know, nigga just used you you know what I'm saying, to do it. But that's the risk you take being a celebrity. Chalk it up, Nick.
Yeah.
Monty, what do you think?
I think it's foul that he got this upset. Foul. Like, write your letter if you got to write a letter. But, you know, do what you got to do, but yeah.
I think it's
like, don't get the public engaged in your battle if it ain't even gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like it's foul too. Like, you ain't a good battle rapper. This ain't nothing to look forward to. You wasting a lot of time.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Dumb
saying?
and Dunmer says when you read it, he said when Hannibal reads it, it makes the lyrics sound worse than they are. So look, I didn't claim to be a rap, and the funny thing is, I think I could rap it if I had listened to it like very recently. Um, but yeah, I don't remember, like it's not me. It's hard to say. I think knowing who Eminem is, I wouldn't have taken it that personally, but then I don't know. Eddie, hit play on the rest of the video. Let's see.
All right, let's see what we got. Wait, I think I have to. Oh shit! Hang on. It all went to weird places. Hang on, let me pull it back up. There it is. All right.
During that time when social media just started popping, so I wrote this long ass letter, pretty much saying, "Look, I respect you as an artist.
Right.
I'm actually a fan. I think you are one of the best to ever do it." But
And I want to pause there. Just that he said this so recently. Let's keep going. Just put a pin in that.
Okay.
from man to man, you talking out of pocket to my wife, you got to be held accountable for that. So I need to see you face to face.
I can dig that.
And that's all I was saying, like, face to face.
Because I want an autograph.
Now, whatever happens when we face to face, happens.
Yeah, I can dig
You know
that.
what I mean? And it's funny because, you know, they like to build up these superhero characters.
They do.
But if you've ever seen Marshall Mathers in person, he's not someone that looked like he really wants to smoke with most.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, for me.
I think he got that crazy white boy energy, though.
I mean, but
you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what can happen.
You never know. You never know. I'm just saying, I'm very secure with what. So I was ready I was ready for whatever. So I went looking for him.
Ooh.
I called managers.
Damn.
And at the time, you know, we was working. God rest his spirit, and Chris Light.
Pause for a second.
There you go.
Do we really believe Nick Cannon went looking for Eminem?
No, I don't believe it at all.
Of course not. Sounds good though.
By went looking, he got